vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo.
There is nothing like it anywhere, and I mean anywhere else in the world. All-Star festivities at its finest. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan here with my partners Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Tonight is the celebrated Foot Locker three-point contest. The best and the baddest and the most accurate from behind the arc, showing everyone what they've got.
Well, right next to me, I've got somebody who knows a thing or two about winning this event. So tell us what it takes to do just that, Steve.
Well, I did win the event once, Clark, in '97, and it really is a matter of finding a rhythm. The game comes so fast, the shots are coming one after the other. You've got to get into a groove, get into a rhythm, and then just let it ride.
And here we go with Freak. He'll have 60 seconds to try and make his way through 5 racks, each one containing 4 regular balls, and then the 2-point money ball.
A maximum score is 30 points, Kevin, but you've got to get into a really good rhythm right off the bat.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's usually pretty easy to tell right away whether a player has it going or not.
There's no time to waste in this competition. The clock is ticking, and it's ticking fast.
But as a shooter, you don't want to keep peeking at the clock in between shots. I mean, you almost have to keep time in your head, but really most of these players have practiced at home before this competition, so they have a decent idea of what's ahead.
Good for 13.
Here he goes.
That's his 5th consecutive make.
Boy, he's in a good rhythm right now.
Now with 17. Hang on tight. That's 9 in a row. He's got 21. 11 straight. He's raining them down. He finishes with 25. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
It got out of control for a while there. I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen anything like it. Just one shot after another, just continuing to fall. He was in an unbelievable groove.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go.
J.J. Redick, a terrific shooter, shot over 40% from distance in his career at Duke. And in the NBA, that accuracy has continued. A player who has to be accounted for at all times.
Only managed to sink one there. He's got 5. Now with 6. Gets the money ball. 9 points. A 3-point rack for him right there.
Rock solid shooting down the stretch.
12 for him. Good for 13. He scores 13 points in the round. I'd say he handled that round pretty well, guys.
It can always be a little bit higher, but that was plenty good.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. He's probably happy with it, not ecstatic, but, he did his job and put up a pretty good number.
So it'll be Isaiah Thomas here.
You know, the importance of getting into a rhythm early can't be understated. I mean, it's not a make one, miss one kind of deal. You need to get on the roll.
Yeah, that's correct, Clark. I mean, there's going to be ebbs and flows during the contest, but I think the winner will always string together at least one run where he makes 5 or 6 in a row, preferably with a couple of money balls involved there as well.
Good rack right there. 4 points total. 11 on the board. 12 for him. One last rack remains. He misses his 4th straight. He's getting cold. 5 consecutive misses. His total for the round comes to 12. Well, I didn't expect that score to be as low as it was. What about you guys?
Yeah, it seemed like every time he was starting to get into a good rhythm, he just couldn't capitalize on it. He would quickly fall out of his pace.
So it'll be Kyle Lowry here. He's got to have at least 12 to avoid getting knocked out. The door left open here. He's in good shape. Drains the money ball. 3 points.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
And Lowry looking comfortable here.
Cooley knocks down his 5th straight. 4 more points to stay alive. Moneyball, no good. 2 more points to stick around. 11 on the board. 1 rack left.
1 more to stay alive.
He's got 12. He posts a score of 14. I'd say he handled that round pretty well, guys.
Well, the key was, Kevin, he took 6 out of a possible 10 points from the money balls. And those are huge points. You've got to take advantage of them, and he did.
So it's J.R. Smith ready to go.
Guys, most of the time when a player is shooting threes by himself, he's doing it in an empty gym. This is a little different. Actually, it's a lot different. I want to ask you, Steve, was it easy being the center of attention like this? You seem to be a bit of a ham.
Oh, really? A ham, Clark. Well, I'll tell you, I enjoyed being part of it. But my first time, I was extremely nervous, and I'm not afraid to admit that. But as I went on in later years, I got more and more comfortable with it.
4 more points to stay alive.
2 racks remaining. 1 more to stay alive. Well for him. Moneyball, no good.
This is not getting it done. And with that, he reaches the 2nd place score.
He gets his tally up to 16 points. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Well, we all know how important the money balls are in this event, and he hit 4 out of 5 of them. That's very good work.
So we'll see Kyrie Irving. He knows exactly what score will get him into the next round. And he just needs 14 points here to move on.
Well, his first couple of racks are important, Kevin. If he can get going early, then I think he'll feel very confident going into the latter rack.
Now with 4. He's got 5. Can't get the money ball. He misses his 4th straight. Off the mark with 5 in a row now.
He needs 8 more points to advance.
That's 7. Can't get the money ball. 7 more points and he's in. He misses his 4th straight. That's 5 in a row. He better get it together.
5 more points and he's in.
To 10 now. 11 on the board. And he's done. Out.
Yep, he won't have enough to make the next round.
Nope, just wasn't falling for him here tonight.
An 11-point round for him there. There was just something off about him in that round.
I guess one way to look at it is that he was just in his discomfort zone in that round.
You know, Clark, no need to even put it into words. We could all see how unsettled he was. That did not go well from the start.
Freak's got to be the popular pick in the finals after his showing in the qualifying round.
Definitely, Kevin. I mean, if he can shoot anywhere close to as well as he did in qualifying, we'll have this contest in the bag.
Yeah, but you know, one round doesn't blend into the next, Clark. So he's got to put it together again. And one thing we do know, if he's got another performance like that one in him, it's going to be an unbelievable performance overall.
So it'll be Kyle Lowry here.
Kyle Lowry showing more and more confidence in his three-point shot. He didn't have three-point range coming out of Villanova, but he sure has it now.
10 points on the board. Off the mark with 5 in a row now.
Really poor.
He's really cooling off here.
No good. That's 8 straight. In the end, it's a 12-point round for him. That's far below what he's capable of doing when he's on his game.
Well, when you have a stretch where you miss 8 in a row, I mean, you're leaving so many points out there, and there's almost no way to recapture your momentum at that point. You lose confidence.
So it'll be J.R. Smith here. He's going to need 12 to tie or can move in front.
8 more points and he'll tie things up.
There we go.
How about that? 6 points more and it's tied.
Well, he's off to a decent start, guys.
Not good.
6 points more to tie it up. What can you say? He's losing his way here. That's 7 misses in a row. 4 more points, and it's tied. Now 9 points. He'll need 3 on this last rack. He's got 10. 1 more to tie. He comes away with 11 points. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better.
You know, he clanged 7 in a row in that round. You just can't afford a miss streak like that in this contest. There's just not time to make it up.
And here we go with Freak. He was the hottest shooter entering the finals, so he earned the right to go last. And he knows exactly what the target is.
The hardest thing for a shooter might be just maintaining that same level of concentration through all 5 racks.
Yeah, I think it is the hardest thing, Clark, because you're not used to taking 25 shots in 1 minute. I mean, nobody does that. Even in practice, you know, you don't really do it that way. So it's a very foreign feeling when you're out there, and you've got to maintain that focus.
2 away from the win. That's 4 misses in a row. He's got 12. Got it, and that's all she wrote. That does it, folks.
Yep, that's the winning score. Then might as well jack up a few more shots just for fun.
And now with 16, make it 17. The round ends, and he's got 19. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
Yeah, an ideal start for him, nailing every ball off that first rack, and that really took a lot of pressure off of him for the rest of the round.
And as we close out the Foot Locker three-point contest, we can safely say that one man shooting tonight was absolutely remarkable. This year's champion, Freak.
He was one chill customer out there. He really kept his wits about him the entire way through the contest.
And that's the key, Clark. He never got too high, never got too low, just found his groove and took off from there.
And from all of us here at 2K Sports, we're thrilled to have brought you this year's three-point contest. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, saying so long and thanks for watching.
PlayStation